Now I've been playing FNF since its release, like a good amount of people in the FNF community, but recently some of my friends have been getting into FNF as well. That's all fine and dandy, but I absolutely forbid them to engage in any mod playing before or after they beat the base game. But Jello, I hear you say, a lot of the FNF mods are really fun and creative. And while I agree with that sentiment, it's like the Wild West out there. One second you're playing a mod and it seems to be someone's cute OC rap battling you, and then oh god, she has a robot in her back. So I've taken it upon myself to make a little guide of sorts to help new FNF players and people in general identify what types of mods they'll be dealing with once they decide to head down that slippery slope known as FNF mods. This is 10 types of FNF mods. The classics. These are the mods that take after the base game's format the most, and ones I'd usually recommend to the beginners. The classics usually have 3 songs and a single bonus week that are tacked on with the rest of the base game. The first 2 songs are anything a casual FNF player can't handle, but the third song is usually one that requires a bit more practice and focus to beat because, you know, it's the end of the week, it's the hardest song. Classic mods don't really have that much dialogue or story going on with them. They can usually be boiled down to BF1 to rap battle whomever is in the mod or vice versa. The Passion Projects. Passion Project mods are a pretty fun bunch. These ones really highlight the creativity and musical ability of people in the FNF community. Not to mention the amount of love and, well, passion people have for the characters they're making the mod for. These mods usually have about 2 or more weeks to play through, banger songs, and some brand new mechanics to keep you on your toes. This can range from danger notes like in the Tricky mod's 3rd song Hell Clown that do fixed numbers of damage if you hit, to poison notes like in the Versus Retrospector mod that will slowly decrease your HP if hit and they can stack. These mods are also usually have a decent amount of dialogue in them and character interaction. This provides a nice break to get to the next song. All in all, the Passion Projects are some of the best mods you can run into. The Tributes. The Tributes are pretty similar to Passion Projects, but also very different in their own ways. Tribute mods are usually made to pre-existing characters or games. These mods don't go to the same extent of the Passion Projects to represent the characters in the mod. The song names or the song themselves have references to a musical motif of the character. These typically have multiple weeks if they're based off a game, with multiple weeks being for one character each, so they all get some time in the spotlight. There isn't anything wrong with these kinds of mods, but they can be kinda hit or miss depending on the execution. The One-Hit Wonders. The One-Hit Wonders are exactly what they sound like. These mods have only one song in their main week, and is almost always a banger. Though, with that being said, the songs in these mods can be pretty long, ranging from 3 to 5 minutes. Not to mention that one-hit wonders can be pretty difficult for those who don't have a lot of mod playing experience or FNF experience in general. So just be careful on which one-hit wonders you play. The Covers. There isn't too much to say about these mods, honestly. They're just mods that take existing characters from other mods and have them sing a song from a random mod. Although it can be interesting to hear how a song sounds when a different character sings it. This category also applies to the Everyone Sings mods, which are just like 50 different characters singing the same song, but they take turns by swapping them out each turn of the song. These are mildly entertaining at best and are kind of better to watch as YouTube videos than be played as an actual mod. The Overlooked. The Overlooked are mods that people put a lot of time into and effort, but they didn't really get a lot of recognition or went mostly ignored in the community. These mods are usually pretty decent, and 1 out of 7 are real gems and worth spending time playing. A perfect example of this one is my personal favorite, is the Antrolia mod. It really needs some more love. The Memes. These are probably my least favorite types of mods, and a lot of these mods have you play a seemingly normal song before it's played by a vine boom or some meme sound playing over where the actual song should be. Stop doing this, these are bad. Don't play these. There are some actual good meme songs out there, but they usually consist of you playing the melody of a meme, which is honestly the best way to do a meme song. Milk from Sonic.exe is a good example of a good meme song. It has an actual melody, is catchy, and it references multiple different memes in it. The Tryhards. These mods are also not very fun to play in my opinion. The Tryhards are mods that are really trying to be the next famously difficult song or whatever. These are pretty annoying to play because they either have too high a scroll speed so you can't see what notes you need to hit, or have a million things on screen at the same time and it's super hard to focus on any one thing. Stop trying to get clout for having a hard song. You know why people like crazy hard songs like Ballistic and Expurgation? It's because the music was good, not because the song was challenging to play. Even if that wasn't the case, at least make it fair to play! The Remixes. These ones are pretty similar to covers, but they have a decent amount more effort put into them. These mods are usually just titled D-Side or B-Side or Neo or Micro or whatever. These mods are basically just remixes of the original list of the base game songs of FNF Classic. These are good for beginners because it's basically like FNF Classic when this isn't even my final form, and then you turn into this freaking transformed thing and you stomp you and you have to develop your skills all over again. The songs are usually pretty good, so they have that going for them at least. Before I say the last type of mod, I just want to let you guys know that I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/JelDegree, so come and hang out. The tough shit. These mods are some of the beginners that need to practice a lot of FNF just to be able to beat. These mods consist of the ones that have single difficulty level or just a distracting mechanic in place that won't let you progress the week if you can't beat it with the mechanic on. These mods basically force you to be better at the game if you want to play the other songs or even access the free play mode. Some examples of this are the Sonic EXE, Hypno's Lullaby, and Tricky mods. These aren't beginner friendly and should be approached with caution. Anyways, those are 10 types of FNF mods that you'll encounter while looking for mods to play. Be sure to like and subscribe.